guys, it is Sharon back with you early from Little Britain Company. I am here today in yet another space in our home. This is my sewing room, and hopefully someday soon this will become the full-fledged studio. So this is hopefully where I will be doing all my filming for you with hauls and tutorials and everything. We're working on it. So we're getting there. Slow baby steps, but we're getting there. But I did promise that I had another separate Dollar Tree haul for you, and I lied. And the only reason the only thing I lied about, I do have Dollar Tree. I do have the clearance Dollar Tree from here, but this is where I had done all my wrapping and things, and I came in and realized that this past Monday, December 26th, I had gone shopping on Boxing Day in the morning, and I had put all of that in here, and I neglected to show you, which is a terrible thing. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to show you today. So we'll sort of double up on it. What I'll do is I'll do the Dollar Tree part first, and then we'll go back and I'll show you the sort of really cool stuff I got at Burlington Coat Factory first thing in the morning on Boxing Day, which is December 26th. If you're not familiar with Boxing Day, and you know, I hope I'm not repeating things you already know, but if you're not familiar with Boxing Day, it's a very British holiday. It was intended for when the servants, the day after Christmas, the servants would get basically a tip, and it would come in a box, and that would kind of be their bonus for the year. So that's why they just started calling it Boxing Day. I know it was going on in the 1800s. I actually don't know the origin date for it. I gotta look that up. So let's get going. Let's get started. If I look a little bit different today, I managed to get my hair done today. It was getting quite gray. And the other day, I was checking out, actually at Burlington, Little Brit and I had gone in, we bought him a pair of shoes, and they didn't fit him properly. So we returned them, and the woman behind the counter looked at me and said, "Oh, is this your grandson or your son?" And it was Little Brit, "I'm her son." Time to get rid of the gray, and just a little tip to people: if you're not sure, don't ask. If you're not sure, just don't ask. just say it. She didn't mean anything by it. She was trying to be sweet. Okay, let's get rid of that gray. Anyway, so I went to 2 of our Dollar Trees this past week, and just picked up a few things that they a few things. I'll show you what I mean. So I found these cute little mason jars with the candy cane tops. Y'all know me and candy canes. So I managed to pick up 3 of those. They were starting to box it up, and they were none too happy that I was actually pulling them out of the boxes that they had left on the floor. So one of the people walked by and said, "Oh, those are going into the back." Oh, well, but they're here right now. And certainly, you know, if they had not rung up when I went to the counter with them, that would have been fine. I mean, I get it. But they were open. The boxes were open. And so I got out, you know, I got these. They told me that. And that's fine. I left them alone after that. But I didn't put these things back. I'm a rebel that way. What was really funny was they then had a sales associate follow me around the store. Y'all see me all the time. I don't. But because I went into their box, well, they were none too happy with me, so I'm a rebel. I found this cute window cling. You know, things like this work really well. I think also in January and February, we get snow here. We'll often get some snow through February. It's March when we really begin to see. We'll have a weird, like really warm weather, and all of our spring plants start to bloom, and then we'll get snow, freezing weather or something. So I got that. I thought that was nice. Again, everything I'm showing you was 50 cents. So if your Dollar Trees still have Christmas products, you know, run, don't walk. because now they're cheaper than other places. So I found these cute little pom-pom ones. Remember, when for things like this, when they're 50 cents, I think I've said in other ones, it's not, buying them this small at $1.25, that's more expensive than when I buy a big container at like Hobby Lobby. But when I'm getting this for 50 cents, it's not. This is the better deal. I'm going to get a really good deal on this one. So I'm going to buy them in multiples, and I'm going to put them away until I'm starting to do my Christmas crafting again. So let's see. I don't remember if I got... We'll see if I found more of those. And... oh, fell open. And then I found, okay, so they had, oh, and by the way, as far as the boxing, if you were concerned that maybe, you know, if it was that some of the workers at the store wanted to buy these things, it was a huge box. Now, I don't know. I certainly appreciate that people are working hard. And they are not always getting paid for the work that they're putting in. But anyway, I digress. So I did find one of these cookie boxes, which I use for other things. I use these for kits and things sometimes. They each have 2 pieces in them. So when I was buying them at Hobby Lobby, they have more pieces. They're a little bit more expensive, not much more. But when I was buying them at Hobby Lobby, that was the better deal. But for 50 cents for 2 of them, 25 cents a piece, that's a good deal. So, but I only found those 2. And then, I'm going to put these aside. I have some Valen. That is just, it does not want to stay. I'm making a mess. Everything's falling. It doesn't want to stay up. Okay, I'll pick up my mess later. I put aside some Valentine things that I wanted to show you later, and they have toppled over the side. So, yeah, those, I'm not going to be able to get those back right now. My sewing machine, as you can see right here, and it kind of, there's a table next to it where I do all my cutting. And so when I move my sewing machine over, it's almost like a door. I swing it back and forth when I want to move back and forth that way. And anyway. Let's see what else I got. Let's see what else is in my bag of tricks. Oh, so I found... Oh, good gracious. I really am on balance today. I might be on balance every day. It is a distinct possibility. But you judge for yourself. Anyway, so I found these adorable little tins. And I had seen these before, but for $1.25, I was thinking, you know, for $1.25, that's expensive. You know, each one of these, if I'm using them for a kit or something, that's expensive. But for 50 cents, not so much. And so I don't have a plan. Again, I have that niggling of a plan in the back of my head. I don't have a full-on plan for these, but you're going to see I bought quite a few of them. So I found those cute little Santas, and then... I'll see if I can find the rest of these. And then I found a bunch of adorable penguins. Seriously, I don't even know how many. I think I bought like 40 altogether of these. Because as I was finding them, I was just kind of going through them. I also, I found them in stacks like this, and I literally pulled them out and looked at every single one, because some of them were in not great shape. Most of them were in fine shape. But there were some that were not in great shape. I found just a few of these cute little snowmen. I found a few of the deer. Maybe like 3 each of those. I dropped them. Let me get those back up. There we go. Like I said, I'm just making a mess here. Let's see. This one has some in it. I bought a lot. I hope I have a good plan for these as we start to look at these. I found some that have this cute joy. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. I thought that was adorable. I think So we had the Joy and the Merry Christmas. I like the Merry Christmas one. I will tell you, the niggling in the back of my head is, I think that these, particularly like these slightly more elegant ones, would be really cute for like a teacher gift. Put some teachers are literally always needing pencils and dry erase markers and things like that. That really, as teachers, we go through, I can't even tell you how many pencils, because generally we're buying them ourselves. I know one teacher went through something like 500 pencils in the first two months of school. And part of that is that we need to help kids understand that there's a cost behind these, but there's also a conservation behind them. Everything that we use comes from somewhere, and we want to have stuff around for the years to come, I guess is what I'm saying. There you go, my 2 cents. What else did I find here? So, okay. So I also found these cute little, here we go, Merry and Bright. Again, I'm thinking about these for teachers. I found maybe 1 or 2 of the Happy Holidays, and then this cute holiday cheer Christmas trees. I think there might only be 1 of those. There were a lot of sort of the younger kid ones, not quite as many as these. So yeah, maybe 30 or I think I might have ended up with 30 or 40 of those. I ended up with a decent number of those. But again, I kind of have a plan. It's percolating. Oh, I was excited to find these. Super excited. So I found a bunch of these. And I love these. I think these are just so cute. I think that, as a tag or in an album or on a tree, I think these are my favorite ones. And I found a whole bunch of them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I found 12 of them. So I grabbed those up. I don't have a final idea. I have, actually, the truth is I have several ideas about what I think I would like to do with those. Let's see. And then I found some of these holiday sticker books. And they have a lot going on. Sticker activity books. So they've got, let's see if I can get this apart here. Not as easy as it looks. So they've got a page of stickers, and they're nice dimensional stickers right there. They're a little bit small, but there's still loads I can do with those. My hair is not being nice to me today. I'm going to beat it into submission. Just my hair. Take it. Yes, hair. Do you hear that? People used to beat it with rocks. So, if only my hair would listen. So it's got these really cute little, it's got some scenarios in there, more stickers in the back, little punch characters that we can fussy cut around, and then just these cute little pages of activities that would be really cute in junk journals and some other things. So anyway, so I found this one is Happy Holidays. This one's so cute. The Gingerbread Christmas one. I thought that was adorable. And it has these cute little, see that one? Gingerbread men. And then it has other, I really liked this page right here. And honestly, 50 cents for, a page of stickers is not bad. And then you get everything else with it. This is cute. I liked the little, I probably should have bought more of this one. This one's really super cute. And so it has, anyway. So that one, I bought one of each that I found. I was, because I wasn't positive what I was going to do with them, and I didn't have a lot of time, so I was kind of going fast. So this one is called Magical Snow Globe. I'm just going to show you one sticker that okay. Do you see, can you see the banana? I don't know why it tickles me. It just does. I just think it's so cute. It's just a banana with a Santa hat on. Okay, I'm sorry. Things just tickle me. A nice sticker page in the back. Fast with that one. And then a few things. So in the back, you get some sort of cool stuff like this. And then through the rest of it, oh, look at the Yeti Christmas. Isn't he cute? And this one, when you punch it, it becomes a puzzle. I don't know if you can see sort of the punch around there that turns it into a puzzle. These are adorable books. These are super cute. I had not seen these before this. And I'm looking at them now and thinking, man, I really should. By now, they're probably all gone. I may stop by and see if there's more. But these are super cute, and they've got a lot going for them. Whether you're going to take them apart yourself or whether you're going to give them to kids, you know, I have many, my nieces and nephews are all grown up, but my great nieces and nephews are, you know, little kids. So I just really think these are, I love the activity book part of this. And I think this would be super cute to include in, now I really wish I'd gotten a lot more. Wouldn't this be cute to include in my kids' activity packs? And for 50 cents, that's just such a deal. Right. As soon as I'm done, I'm running to Dollar Tree. See if they have any more of these. Cute. So, you know, all the stickers. This one has bookmarks. I like the bookmarks. I like me some bookmarks. And I like anything that helps kids, you know, improve their reading skills. So, it's the teacher/librarian in me. So those are great. And as you know, as you can probably figure out, I will indeed run back to Dollar Tree today and see if I can find more of those. I think there's no guarantee. I think they are packing some of this up now. They've had their sales and they're trying to get their Valentine things out. Which, by the way, let me just a quick little thing. Really, just quick. I don't get it. So here's what I'm going to say. I don't get. In my Dollar Trees, they had a hard time getting Christmas out because they had so much. They still had out, oh my golly, stuff from summer. They had out, like, their summer stock is still out, and their, oh, my mind is not working, and their Halloween stock was still out, and their 4th of July was still out. So they had all of these other stock items that were filling their shelves, and they were really struggling to get out Christmas. And I think that might be why there are some things I didn't even see. I know that I saw things from other people's videos that we never saw. But why not do something like this at the end of every season and just clearance it out? People will come in and buy it. We'll help you. We'll help you get rid of it at 50 cents a piece. And we're still buying plenty at the $1.25. So I guess, you know, that's just my little tidbit there. Why? ¿Por qué? Why would you not sell it at other, you know, other seasonal items? Put them on the clearance too, or have a little clearance section where you do the 50 cent. I don't get it. Why waste your floor space on those things? And we have 3 Dollar Trees that are sort of in town, and then at least 2 more that are just slightly further out. And they're all doing it. And it's just sort of, it's confusing to me. Because we really, so I'm already seeing Valentine things because people are moving the Christmas out pretty fast. And I've seen people showing these huge Valentine displays, and that isn't happening here. And I bet you we won't see the big displays for another couple of weeks. It'll be very close to Valentine before we even, I'm just complaining today. I'm sorry. I shouldn't complain. It's all good. It's just weird. Honestly, it's just weird. Less than, you know, if I really want to go to a big Dollar Tree, I can drive. That's just weird. You know, why not clear stuff? All right, that's my little Um, so what else did I find? Let's see. Since I digress so much. I managed to get 2 of these, which I think are really cute. And I mentioned that I had found 2 of these. These are the snow globes. I don't think I would put water in them. I don't know, maybe. I guess I'll have to see how well they hold water. But I do have some ideas of what to put in them, and I do love snow globes. I think they're super fun. I wish I had been able to find more of those. That would have been cool. Oh, I found more Happy Holidays. I found these. They actually had several of the tree collars. So they had several of these farm ones, and this one, I do use a small tree in my display sometimes at Christmas, and I am thinking about using a small tree. I really want to get one of the pink trees for some other display ideas, because I've seen Dollar Tree has pink trees. I haven't seen them at ours yet. And but I was just thinking that, so with the collar, you don't have to put it outwards where it has the Christmas information on it. You can turn it the other way. So I really liked that. I thought that was a cute idea. So we'll see how I use this. I might use those in other ways too. I have some other thoughts about those, some other things you can put on top of them. I bought a bunch more of these. I actually think I bought a ton of these. Maybe another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I just bought another 10 of these. Because these are good to July of 2024. So if I can buy them now for 50 cents and use them in my hot cocoa packs, that's quite a deal. So we will actually seal these up so that they don't, because candy like this is, you know, if it's exposed, it's pretty well sealed. If it's exposed, it can get a little bit soft. And I wouldn't want to do that to somebody, so I just want to make sure it's good. I found this little bucket. No clue what I'm going to do with it. I will probably give this to my niece's son who loves penguins. Maybe this summer when we see them, you know, if we're at the beach or something. Something that looks cute and penguiny for him that he can use. It's not really a beach bucket. It's not heavy duty like that, but it's cute. Something he can use. So, yeah. Okay. And what else did I get? I have a box full. You would expect nothing less from me, would you? So certainly some things in here I'm going to show you are things that you've seen probably that I've hauled before. So I found some of these with the jingle bells and the tags. I think these are pretty cute. And again, 50 cents, that's a great deal. I found these. I like how they kind of look. The colors in these look a little vintagey to me. I like these. I found some more of these. They're just, you know, they're already a full piece, so easy to easy to journal with, easy to add to embellishments. Like these. I think these are super cute. I also like these because of the blues with them. I would love to offer some items for Hanukkah. Found these. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. So really you get 2 of each. I love these Santas. I think they're so sweet. And, oh, and I found these gift tags. I don't know if I would use these as embellishments because they do have the to and from. But I go through a lot of gift tags anyway. Just, you know, in my normal gift giving, I go through a lot of gift tags at Christmas time, so there'll be no waste. I found some cute Christmas socks, and I thought this was really, you know, to be able to buy a couple of really sweet, these little Christmas socks. These were the, now you've got to look for the Christmas, whatever, the Christmas information on here. It says Christmas house. So we've got these little Christmas bicycles. and Santa's Ho Ho Ho, and some gnomes. I do like Christmas socks. I think they're just fun, and they're a fun little thing. They're a fun little thing to add to gifts. They're a sweet little thing to add to gifts. And then I bought some things for the stocking for next year. And again, if you haven't seen the information, I talk about the stocking a lot in previous videos, so I won't bore you with it again here. But so I found these. Now I had already bought myself both of these. I'm going to show you two of them at full price. But to find them, they were in their $5 section, and they're 10. To find them for $2.50 was a fabulous deal, and I love them. I really love these. I think these are super sweet. And I think they're decently made. So that was fun. And then I found these really cool oven mitts for $1.50. And they've got the silicone on them. They're quite nice. And I kind of wish that I had loaded up on these too for the next year's baking kits. But it does mean the price point has to go higher. And I'm just not sure at the moment where, you know, where people are with that. I guess we'll know more next year. Have I already shown you this one? Yes, I showed you this. I'm about to start repeating myself. Oh, I thought I had bought more. So this bag is full of more of these. I also found some cute ribbon. This gingham ribbon goes for, you know, honestly, this is for any time of year. This is great for Valentine's Day. It's great for summer. And this one was, this was part of their Christmas 50, you can see by the holly on it. So this was part of their Christmas sales. So for 50 cents, it only has 4 yards on it. Not bad though. I bought a cute little thing like this only because little Brit thought it would be fun to sip out of a little, hot cocoa, to sip his hot cocoa out of this instead of mixing the spoon in the hot cocoa. Sure. Oh, more Christmas ribbon. I love that dog right through. That reminds me of Sophia. And this one, this is another one of the Christmas ribbons, and I think this was super sweet. And this one actually says the Christmas only, so you've got to look for, you know, some indication to make sure it's Christmassy. But this one I think can certainly go for many different times of the year. You can see it's really just a like a tree, a leaf-bearing tree. So I'm certainly thinking fall or other times of the year. This one was sweet. So again, for 50 cents, can't go wrong. And then I bought a couple more of these. Now, here's what's really funny. If you can get in there before they pack all of this up, and I don't know if they're going to pack these up, they are actually selling literally the exact same chocolate spoons for your hot cocoa, but now they have Valentine packaging. It's the exact same spoon. So if you're going to have a craft fair coming up, and you, with the chocolate spoons, I always put them into some, so when I handle them, I put on plastic gloves and food safe gloves, and then I will repackage them in food safe plastic, just so that they are, you know, not handled, I guess, and not gonna open them. But if you're gonna make your hot cocoa and you're gonna add some spoons in, or even just for your family, I don't, 50 cents, you can spend 50 cents on these because they have the Christmas packaging, or you can spend $1.25 because they have Valentine packaging. Certainly up to you. So I found these cute ones, and these were the chocolate peppermint and the chocolate candy. We have tasted both of them. When they first came out, I think I mentioned that in a different video. When they first came out, I had seen someone do a video on them, and she said that the peppermint ones tasted like cough syrup or medicine. And so when I was buying those to consider putting them into my hot cocoa packs, anyway, I just bought 1 pack of each, and so Little Brit and I tasted them. Big Brit can't taste them. He's actually allergic to caffeine and chocolate. Poor kid. Not a kid. Poor guy. So he couldn't taste them. But we taste tested them, and I thought they were delicious, and so did Little Brit. So we really enjoyed them. So I would assume probably that they changed the recipe. That would be my guess, honestly, that they had gotten some response to that. What else did I find? Oh, more. So these are just for gift giving for next year. So we do some, depending on who it is, and Grandma Lynn almost always gets a bottle of wine. So, just getting some of those. Oh, look. So this was different Dollar Trees. So apparently I found a couple more of these, and that tickles me because I did want more of those. I found Santa's Christmas present book, which I thought was very sweet. This is this is meant to be a very inclusive, which I love. My family is quite a mixing pot, and I love it, and I love them. So, and then I found some. There we go. So then I found some of these, and it was funny because when I was checking out, the woman behind the counter she was like, "Oh, that's a really good deal," because it has a CD in it. So not everyone still has CD players, but many of us still do. And for children, it's nice for them to have that option of being able to listen to the book. So I found all these books. These will probably just go with the books for the Christmas Eve books, which I'll still be selling those book pillows. I'll be selling the book pillows during the year, just not as Christmas Eve. So I found more of these. I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. Different tags. I like these. Again, the to and from is on the back. So these are, honestly, these make perfect bookmarks. So I love those. Found some of these. I think I was trying to get one of each thing for the most part. I like these. These have a little bit of an old-fashioned flavor, if I can hold on to them. Oh, look, I found another one of those. It is sad when I don't know what I bought from one place to the other. A different set of these other tags. Let's see what other tags we have in here. These tags I actually bought, let's see. I bought 2 of these because I really like these tags. And again, they're die cuts. They work great for that. And then, the bonus of having, I honestly am often looking for tags. So I think I found just one of these guys. Love the die cuts on that one. There's another one. You saw? I only found one of these. This one actually had more pieces that I think I could fussy cut with and get some more stickers out of. I mean, there's a lot of great journaling options here with some of those. Oh, so then I found a bunch of different of these little jingle bells. And again, this is back to the case of, with the jingle bells, when they were $1.25 for 32, they weren't as good a deal as Hobby Lobby. When they're 50 cents for 32, they're making up for it. These were actually the full price $1.25. This was part of their spring stuff, I think. But I just thought these bees were just super cute. I love bees just because I love the way that they are pollinating for us, and we need to love and protect our bees. And I just dropped that. on that note. And I found those gems. I think that was another part of, yep, that was, this was part of the Christmas one, Christmas Craft Corner. And for, how many are there? 36, and they've already got the sticky on them. That's a great deal. So those were really good deals. I just love running into the good deals. All right, we're getting to the bottom of this box. So I found more of these. I really do like these. Again, there's just so much you can do with these. Your junk journals, as dies on different things, and say bookmarks. I think they're the same one. Those are two of the same ones. Alrighty. Feel like I'm a pirate. Alrighty, my matey. Doing my best pirate for you. So I did find 2 more of these, but I think that's it. I think I only got 3 of those. So as I said, I missed the boat on that one. I think I should have bought more of those. And then, oh yeah, so I picked up these. These are the baking cups, and these were $3. They were on half price. They were $1.50 for these baking cups. And here's another one. I think this is the same as the other one. And I truly, I know there's a lot of reflection in there for you. I truly don't know what I'm going to do with those. But I will figure something out. I think that they are just gorgeous, and I just can see a lot of options. So, you know, certainly you'll know when I do. I will share. I like to share. Something fell out. Okay, so I'm going to get some of this stuff. It's at my feet. I can't move. So let me get some of this out of the way for a quick second here. There we go. Oh, and then Valentine's. Again, I told you I'm not showing you anything Valentine's until after the new year. Well, today is November 1st. So Valentine's it is. And this is something that I actually accidentally threw over the corner, and I didn't mean to. This is what went flying. Put those up here. So I found some stickers. I didn't find all of the ones that I've seen so far, but I liked some of these. I like when they do like the little banner here. But I thought this was cute. This for some upcoming things that I'll be doing. This makes me think of a little sock monkey, and I just love it. So, and I really like the Valentine's Day here. So I found those. And then I found, this was super exciting. So I found the doilies, and there are 30 in here. So I found red and pink in this size. And then I found pink in that size. And in this ginormous size. So seriously, those are some really different ones. Now, I don't see it here, so clearly somewhere there's another bag. Surprise, surprise. Of Valentine things, because I also have a bag that I found. I did find red in all 3 sizes, and I found this, not peach, like much deeper than peach. I can't think of the color it would be. But when I find it, I'll show you. But just, they also had white. So I think I bought one each of the white and the red and this beautiful deep peach. I'll call it a deep peach. And then I picked up pencil packs, and I picked up, golly, I think one of each one that they had in anticipation of doing some Valentine Christmas packs. So they had this one. I like these in particular, but I love these little sock monkeys. And this one, I like the sparkle on the end. This one, it's got like the doggies and sloths and love. I thought this one was really cute because it's got space in it. And the dinosaurs. So you've got some other things going on there. Super cute. I know, I'm getting a bad reflection. I'm so sorry. Here, let's see if I can do it better like this. It's the bright light behind me. It's this one. And this one. All right. It's got the frogs. The frog prints. Anyway, that was so cute. So I'm going to do some of my paper. And so we've got, well, it's one of the upcoming tutorials. And as I said in the last 2 videos, I am going to be putting out a calendar for everyone that will include the upcoming tutorials, when I'm going to be releasing the different tutorials. Mostly that's to keep me accountable, because if I don't if I don't have a calendar and say this is due and people will be expecting it on this day, it's harder for me to get done. I'm like, oh, I can do that. No. If I think someone's expecting something, I'm going to have it ready for them. So, so we'll do that. Kind of fun. Anyway, that will be one of them. So pencil packs, that was in the, one of the big requests was to show how to make everything that was on in the walkthrough for the fair, in New Bern. And, that was on the table. So that, but I will do it in the Valentine ones. Anyway. And then I bought a book to put into my media center called Ghosted. So it looks pretty interesting. And I will tell you, if you are not buying books at Dollar Tree, you're probably missing out if you love books, because they really have they get really quality books in. And I've been pretty pleased with what I've been able to find there. All right, so I'm going to move this stuff out of the way really quickly so I can show you the other stuff. Should we sing her? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of those. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So my guess of about 40, pretty close. I really hope I can figure out what to do with those, because, oh, and then the final little things that I found, they had some of these little jams and things. Now, honestly, I think 50 cents is about right for a teeny tiny thing, but I also really like these little containers. So I found peach jam and seedless blackberry jam and this apple butter. There was a time when I would not have eaten food or used toothpaste from Dollar Tree. That was many years ago, and they had some problems, and I believe they fixed them. I'm going to believe they fixed them. So I found this you guys know me in wrapping paper, and I saw this and I thought, this is gorgeous. Oh, I forgot to say, so we've moved Dollar Tree. We finished Dollar Tree. This is going to be from Target. This one was from Target. So Target had a lot of wrapping paper left, and they had only gone down to half price, 70% off. Might have been 70% off. 75. Okay, so I found this one, and I thought that was, oh, maybe it was only 50. I was surprised that they were still so high. So I think it might have only been 50. Anyway, so I got this one. I definitely love this. I love the color. This color, I hope you can see the richness of that blue. It's just this beautiful level of blue. It's not baby blue. It's close to Tiffany blue, but really not there. And I just think it's beautiful. So I plan on doing an album with some of that on the outside of it. And then I found this one that basically just it repeats the Merry and Bright all through it. It is a really nice, see, can you see that it's like a ribbed paper? So it's a really, really nice paper. This one only has 20 square feet. So it's only 8 feet on this one. But I really want some of those Merry and Bright banners. And then with the upcoming sale, which is actually on the 14th, we're going to be doing a live sale. Big Brit and myself, Big Brit, by the way, yeah, he's going to be helping. But we'll be doing the live sale on the 14th, and I'll be sending out information about that. The calendar should come out this week, so you can see what some of the upcoming tutorials. There'll actually be tutorials coming out this week, Tuesday, and I want to say Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday has been the goal, and so now we're going to put those in. And you'll know what they are. You'll know what the upcoming ones are. So part of the sale, if you haven't seen it before, is that with all of this wrapping paper that I purchased because I saw so much that I can't find paper that I would be able to use. And I mean, some of this is just gorgeous. And I want to be able to use it in my journals and in my albums and things. And so, but when you buy, these big rolls of paper, often, this one, that last one I showed you only had 8 feet in it, which is pretty small, but often you're getting, 10 yards, and that's a lot. I can't use all that. So, so I'm going to offer it up for sale, some of it. So I will be, the goal would be to cut it in a yard section. So with the Merry and Bright, because it only has 8 feet, I may break that down into 2-foot sections, but with most of it, I'll sell it, what I have, by the yard, and we'll do like a first come, first serve type thing. And, yeah, anyway, so there's just such beautiful paper, and, certainly there's plenty that I would be able to use for wrapping presents, but I actually already have a big container, a big paper case that has just tons of paper I never even got to this year. So with the vintagey stuff and the stuff that I think is just really high end, that's what I'm going to be offering. Anywho, back to the haul. What else do we have in here? So Target, and this is new in their, what do you call that section? It's not a dollar section. It should be a dollar section in the stuff in the front. Bullseye section. They had these, and my eldest and his wife they really love Friends, and I thought this was super fun. It's $3, but with the pen and the things to do in the Monday, I just thought that they would really enjoy the Central Perk. And then my eldest, his favorite show, honestly, one of our favorite shows, is Ted Lasso. It is just an amazing show. And so they had this one, the pattern pen, and I couldn't say no. This year, I think I gave him, let's see, last year, he got a Ted Lasso t-shirt from us, along with other things. And this year, I found the Ted Lasso board game, which was super exciting. So, we seem to have this, yearly thing going. These were, so those were regular price. This is back to I think the half price. And then, no, it wouldn't have been half price. I think this one was 70. I think it was 70% off. 70 or 75% off. Much cheaper. So, this is this cute little, dog sweater. We ended up getting a dog sweater literally exactly like this in the stocking last week, and it was bigger, so Sophia had one and poor Cupcake didn't have a sweater, so finding her matching sweater was super fun. They had their stickers were also on sale. I think these were half price, so I thought these adorable Mickey Mouse stickers were fabulous. And this one, there's 3 sheets. There are 45 of these Merry and Bright stickers. So they go into my sticker collections because I'm sure I'll have a use for those. And they had a variety of different things kind of like this. This was, I thought, the sweetest. Because again, those are I use those as die cuts. So, and then I found, I was very excited. That's what it was. So they had different prices throughout the store, and in their bullseye section, those items were only half price, whereas other things were 70 and other things were, it was kind of all over the place as far as sale prices. I think today it's probably dropping. But I found these. These were originally $5. You might have seen these in the walkthrough because I use these for displays. But here's the thing. I really wanted more of these for other display things that I do because some of what I make is a little bit on the small side. So I have this lovely generic display that I can use, and I bought 2 of the wood color, and I bought 2 of this white color, and if I needed to, I would just use, whatever the ribbon color of the day would be. So Valentine's Day, I'm going to wrap it in, I could put a ribbon around it and tie it in the front, in red or pink or something. So I was very excited to find those for that price because I did buy 2 of these at the full price. So I thought that was a good deal. Sorry, as I disappear from the screen. And then, with the hope that I don't think that the kids watch my show. It's the Sharon show. Y'all. So again, they really like Friends. I know they really like Phoebe, and I found this. This was, I think, 70% off, so I was super excited to get this one for them for next Christmas. Yeah, this is when I start my Christmas shopping, as many of us, I think, do, so that I'm ready. Otherwise, I still end up spending a small fortune close to Christmas, filling in what I wasn't able to find during the year, but it works for me. Okay, so let's see. So now I'm going to move into, I've got some things up on the table, so I disappear again. Please excuse me, but most of the rest of this is from Burlington. Yeah. So I found some other things, and I just loved their prices. I thought these are super nice. This had been $3. It was down to $1.49. So you can see that without a reflection. Oh, the reflection's so bad. I'll do the lights next time, so I try to get rid of the reflection. But I particularly like this North Pole one. Oh my goodness. Everything's so shiny. I think I should break out in that Moana song about shiny. I found these super cute napkins. These can be used for any time of the year. I do think I mentioned, oh, I've got to add that to the list. I have a list of the upcoming different videos that are going to be coming out. But turning napkins into paper to be used on your in your making. And so I thought those would be great. I think that's just going to be such a cute thing. I found these. This is not for making. This is just for fun. But these cute little penguin plates were they were too cute to not grab. This one I already opened, and I don't know if I had already shown it to you. But it is this tags. However, these tags are very easy to cut around, very easy to do the fussy cutting. And I really love them. We've got some really seriously cute vintage tags here. So there's this page, and then there's this page. Look at that Santa. Isn't he adorable? And then Merry Christmas. I thought those were really cute. And then, all right, So we've got another Santa here, but oh, sorry. Oh my golly, I'm so sorry. It just keeps pulling out of my hand. All right, there we go. We have this adorable deer, and this is very vintagey 50s. I think this Marion Bright here. So, and the Happy Christmas, really, really cute. I thought those were adorable. Yes, that's what it was. So I think I have 3 pages of that one. Are there 3 pages of the other ones? I used some of this. Yeah. So I used some of this for tagging this Christmas. Sure. And then this one came, I want to say it came with that pack, but it came with one of these packs. It was in the front of these. And this was all from, I just was loving these from Burlington. And I had really never seen them packaged like that. So it came with these really cool stickers. You know what? Here. That's going to be a little bit less reflective. Look at that igloo. Isn't that so cute? And the Santa in the, oh my golly, that Santa and the Yeti. Honestly, this was just very dimensional, super cute. The Santa and the spacecraft, just love it. Love it, love it. Oh, this is why, I don't know whether I had shown you this before, because this is another one that I got, but this one I bought at the, no, did I get, I think I spent the full $3 on this one. I bought this just for me. Just because I loved it. And I will do some storage on my desk with it because I think it's, get that off of there. I just think it's just so cool. I just love this. To me, this is very 50s, vintagey. And it's just a box. It's just a simple box. I have plenty of things I can put in here, but I just thought it was adorable. And I also think that even though, yes, it's Christmas, you know, it's just pretty for any time of the year. And it really matches my room, you know, with the pink. So, that was so cute. That one was just too cute. So, okay, so I found these dimensional stickers again. These were at, take this out. I bought 2 of these at Burke's. Look at these. Aren't they just, they're so cool. They were so cool. Now this was originally $3, I want to say. Yes, it was originally $3. Now that's, you know, I think a really good price for this. And then the $2.50, I'm slaying it. I'm never going to get this back in here, am I? I love the sleigh day here. Anyway, and I did not know that they would carry anything even like this. So to find the dimensional stickers, oh, here we go. So I actually have another one of these, and these were just, this was also attached to this gift tags, but it's not gift tags, so it was attached to a gift tag. What else do I have? So much. So I found this guy. This is huge. Very, so similar to my bottle cap ones, but I just think it's so cute. I love the, you know, again, it's got that vintage feel. It's got that vintage look. It, you know, it's got that sort of 50s look. The 50s had some things going for it. Some things not. But something's really going for it. And so I just thought that was super sweet. Got that one. I'll move this thing over a little bit. Pay no attention to that woman moving around in front of you. So I found these beautiful little, again, beautiful little vintage church houses. We do a village. We have a huge village, and my husband puts it up every year. These are not for that. I don't really know what I'm going to do with those. They were so cute. They were so vintagey, and they were about $2. So yeah, I'll just get those. I'll figure it out. And they may go in the stocking because a lot of my family members really like vintagey stuff too. Oh, I need to roll forward and I can't. Because, just 1 second please. Talk amongst yourselves. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Your regularly scheduled program will return any minute. Well, hello! Most of it's back where it belongs. There are a couple things falling at my feet, but I can move again in my rolly chair. Okay, so so these stickers and labels, I went nutty over these. I really did. This had originally been $4, and so I bought it for $2. But everything here these are all things that I can use, and so I bought several of these. I'm going to try to avoid some of the shine. These are beautiful, just nice big round stickers. And so these, you've got some dimensional going on here. Love this one. So this was really cute, and most of this is just stickers. Easily used. And then look at these. You've got your stickers. Literally, these do not need to be, there are a couple here that are the to and from, but you've got some other ones that are dimensional. These are dimensional. And these are simply background stickers. So there's so much here for me to use. The $2 was, a given. I love these Mr. Santa and Mrs. Claus. So cute. And then these simple ones, again, easy enough for me just to cut this piece off and create a little sticker from that. But I love these round stickers. I have many ideas about how to use those in cards, in embellishments, in, so many things. So loved this, and I got, let's see, 2 of those. And then I found this set. Again, the same kind of deal. Aren't they just so cute? Look at these gingerbread men. Oh, so cute. And then, but wait, there's more. Let me look. This is just, these are just fabulous. I think these are fabulous. These are, of course, meant to be like the envelope seals, but, certainly doesn't need to be that. So much you can do here. Golly, I mean, seriously, these were just amazing. And I had never seen them before. I'd never seen anything kind of like this before. So this was so fun. This was the last one I found, and I think they only had one of these. But I really do love these, the rounded stickers. And, this, the Have a Holly Jolly Christmas, that's album quality. And then you've got your little 3Ds here. So much more of the rounder stickers. And then more. Just so much here to, so much that you get out of these. Anyway, they're fabulous. They really are fabulous. Ooh, a little bit of time. All right, I gotta hurry up for you. So I also found these. Again, these are going to be super simple to fussy cut around. I love these. I love just the whole cool car series here. You get 36 stickers, which means you're getting 3 sheets. And this is Kate Wingate. So I found that one. And I found this one. Oh my golly. It's so super sweet. Again, so easy to fussy cut around these and just get your sticker out of them. And you could still use the to and from if you wanted to. And then I found these. This is from Pooch Sweetheart. These little scenes are just so cute. I mean, oh my gracious. And the to and from is very lightly written. If you can see it, it's right up here. So literally you're just taking off like that much and you still have a full scene underneath. So just fabulous for anything that you're going to do, you know, paper creation wise. Okay, then I found some bag sets that I just couldn't say no to. Whether I'll end up using these just as bags, but they're just too cute. You know me and candy canes. Candy cane. Then cute little Merry Christmas one. I think this was actually part of a set. I think it came out of some other bags. Oh, that I used. I used the other ones for the stocking. That's why there's only one. And then I just thought these farm animals were just super cute. So guys, what does it say? Dear Santa, they're the naughty ones. I hadn't even read that. And then this cute little one. So I just thought those were cute. Probably not, and probably just for bags for me. I found Death by Chocolate. I thought this was really fun. This may end up going to one of my sisters she's my polar bear sister, but she also loves her some chocolate. Especially in her coffee. I found these cute little things for the stocking. Basically, this is a silicone sink organizer, so you would put your sponges and things on here. And, you know, what a fun sponge to have at Christmas time. So I bought 2 of those to stick those in the stocking, and that's something we can all use. This is for me, to get me organized as far as, this is a meal planner. You've got a shopping list on this side. You've got your meal planner on this side. I really want my family to be much more thoughtful in our food choices. In particular, we used to be very, and have kind of gotten away, and I want Little Brit to be very healthy, and because he has to be gluten-free, we really need to be very thoughtful, and lately he's had some reactions to gluten, so we're going to be doing better planning. Thus my planner. Okay, what else do we have here? This is a world travel trivia game. Let's see. On the back of it, it says, what city is the host of The Fringe, the world's largest arts festival? I'm not saying. I'll tell you at the end. If you stay to the end, I'll tell you the answer, because it's on the box, on the back of the box. What is the largest island in the Mediterranean Sea? What is the longest man-made structure in the world? And in which country was the Godiva Chocolatier founded? So I knew the answers to 3 of those questions, but not all of them. I found this, and I was super excited to find this Ray Dunn notepad because it has 2 notepads, and it was originally $3.99. I thought this was an absolute steal. So basically I'm getting them for $1 a piece, and they've got a lot of paper in here. So I think 70 sheets each. I love this. I've been talking about wanting to make some more of the to-do pads. And for the Christmas ones, you don't need a huge amount. So I found those. I actually found a number of bags like this. This is the other ones actually we use for the stocking, so they're packed up now. But isn't this so... Wait, that's the bad side. I'll show this side. There we go. Isn't this cute? And look at the polar bears. So it's just a big reusable bag for every year. We are trying to be more conscious about some of those things. Another reason why the wrapping paper is for creating and making. And I don't need to necessarily hold on to as much of it as I maybe would have in the past, because I'll be making with this and I would love to see other people making with it instead of us ripping through it and throwing it away. I start to feel guilty about that. So I'm trying to do more of this kind of a thing, and I'll make more. And I may have shown this to you guys in a different one, but it's just another dog toy. This one, because we have so many dogs, and you know, I'm a doggy mama and I'm a doggy grandma. So I guess I am this one has the snowman inside of, I think this is meant to be an igloo. And again, this one was on some kind of a clearance. I don't know what it's been on this. I thought I saw the tag a minute ago, but anyway, super cute and really good for dogs. It's that engaging. It's the engagement of trying to get it out of this thing. So that was that one. What else is on this table? Not a lot more to go. I think we're down to the last of it, which is more wrapping paper. So I found this one. This was $1.49 for, let's see, 25 square feet. Not a huge amount on here. It is luxury wrapping paper, but I do love, I just love the look of it. I think that it's very nice and bright and fun, and I think that would make some nice journaling pages. These I love. Let's see if you can really see that. It is all sparkly. It is very thick paper. This I should be able to use on its own. Luxury gift wrap. Again, this is 25 square feet, so there won't be a huge amount of this. I just think it's gorgeous. Again, it's got the glitter, which we know Mr. Big Brit doesn't like that much, but he's a good sport. This one, again, this is glittered. It's got the gold glitter. This glitter doesn't seem to be coming off as much as that one. That one seems to be losing a little bit of its glitter. Probably just because it's more luxury, so it's got a lot more on it. This one is, again, just 25 square feet. But I just think this is really pretty for any time of year. Certainly you can see snowflakes in there, but I also can get a bit of a 50s vibe. 50s had sort of those spacey type vibe. Again, we've got another one. This is pink, if you can see that, and it's got different almost stripes running through it, but they're not. It's a little bit more windswept. I think windswept is what really is in here. It's metallic, and it does have that pink tinge to it. So again, this one was only 10 feet. Not a huge amount to that one. And last but not least, just super fun. This is only 12 feet of this guy. I thought he was very fun. So, and this one I might put aside for wrapping. Just for wrapping. I think that's it, guys. I think I showed you everything. I sure tried. So here we go. We've had all of the hauls. Tomorrow is Monday. Tomorrow, when Hobby Lobby opens at 9 a.m., I will be at their doors because they're going to be having all of their stuff at 90% off, all their Christmas items. That's really when I go in and I fill up on the items for the stocking. So I will definitely have at least one more Hobby Lobby haul at the 90% off if they've got anything left. Because I know I'm not the only one who does those. And I will give you the answers. So, what city is the host of the Fringe, the world's largest arts festival? Edinburgh. What is the largest island in the Mediterranean Sea? Sicily. What's the longest man-made structure in the world? The Great Wall of China. And in what country was the Godiva chocolatier founded? Belgium. So this is I'm betting you can probably still get this game at in other places, but it just looks fun for my family. We like trivia, so that's it. Today is New Year's Day, and I am super excited to be sharing this coming year with you all. And I hope you subscribe and like the video because those thumbs up really help the channel grow. And let's see, what was something? Oh, I keep forgetting to tell you. So the big goal that we have right now, so we're going to try to set ourselves 3 goals throughout the year, but our first big goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by Little Brit's birthday, which is April Fool's Day. I'm not kidding. It's April Fool's Day. So 3 months, So literally 3 months from today. I actually had a C-section when I had little Brit, and we were living in England. He was born in England, and so I got to choose because I had a previous C-section, and because I'm just a little bit older than most of their mothers, just a little bit, and we chose April 1st. My mother was still living; she was still amongst us, and my father had passed away. April 1st had been his birthday, so we chose for Griffin to walk in my father's footsteps for his birthday. So just a little bit there, a little bit of trivia there, family trivia. However, again, 2023 is going to be the best year ever, and I can't wait to share it with you. So have a great day, have a great week. Please be on the lookout for the calendar. Please hit the subscribe, get your friends to hit the subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers.